Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Anna Gachova, and today I would like to discuss the theme that is related to the phenomenon when you don't feel the taste of life. Actually, I had such problem, and in this video I will tell you about special techniques and that can help you to improve your life and solve this problem. And also I would notice some reasons that were in my situation and that can be the similar in your life. I'm such kind of person who is very ambitious. I worked a lot of times and I really felt a lot of passion. My eyes were like inside you would be able to see the fire. I had a lot of energy, and actually the positive and also negative emotions were given to me by firstly my job. I worked as an investment advisor with extremely rich people, and each deal and each situation influenced a big amount of stress. So I was like overheated, I really think. And when I had such gap between emotions, positive and negative, that I felt very often. So it were like swing set. My English, I can forget some words. It is my not native language, so I can use a translator a bit. So you should understand that in my situation, I was like a workaholic and I got all emotions from my career and job activities. I really think that nowadays, in the era of successful success, people try to earn as much money as possible to buy toys, cars, watches, jewelry, clothes, and this motivates them to work all the time. And that is why you cannot have like hobbies, funny activities that are not related to your job. And in my situation, even restaurants and parties were related to my job. So all people with whom I communicated were really related to my job. Actually, I didn't have friends, and I felt normal that time. It was enough for me. And this activity, like business, financial sphere, were in like the only thing in my life, and I accept that that time it was very important for me, and that time it was enough. I got all emotions that I needed from it, negative and positive. Then I had burnout, and I decided to, and I couldn't work at all. I had like several months when I could only walk in the park, eat, sleep, and go to the spa. And actually, my transformation started from that point. I started changing my society, like people who are near me, surroundings. And I started changing my valuables, and I understood after burnout that now I don't want to live as I lived before. So when I had burnout, in reality, it was not depression. I could have fun. I spent a lot of time doing nothing. I had a lot of parties, like in night clubs with friends, like golden youth, and like. I had a lot of activities like hobbies. I did sport a lot, so it was like um, something that helped me to like spend time enjoying it. So that period of time, now I understand that it was really, really important because it was the first step to understand that you can enjoy your life. That pleasure, when you feel satisfied, cannot only be related to your job. And the goal of money and status can really be not so important. So it was the period of time when I understood that now I have another valuables, people, time for nothing, and something like that. So it was the first time when I started enjoying life, not because of achievements. And during this process, in reality, I felt in love. There was a man who were extremely, uh, like, he was beautiful. I felt a lot of emotions to him, and I did everything that is possible to like get him. So in reality, he didn't want me, and it was like a goal. This person, in reality, now I understand that he has a lot of mental fears. It was not like a problems in itself. So he is healthy person, but all of us, even healthy people, can have some difficulties. And in reality, after months of trying to be with him, like to spend time with him and to get emotions from him, I understood that I really started loving this person, really love. And it was a surprise. I understood. And actually, in psychology, when you feel something to somebody, and if these emotions are very, very strong, like very emotional, so when you like too involved in somebody, and if you feel so much energy to another person, in reality it very often means that inside of it is not like a love, it is the psychological problem. Like, for example, trauma that you would like to replay. And in my case, it was like this. And actually, when I understood that I really can't like let him go away from my life, because of the fact that I had to get some information for myself, to get like lessons, to understand lessons that this person really taught me. And these lessons were related to self-esteem, self-love, to understand. So after I started like fighting with my emotions to him, when I started asking myself, Anya, why he, why? And I understood that in reality it was quite complicated aspect. Inside of it there were a lot of reasons from my childhood, from different traumas, and during all our conversation and time when we didn't communicate with each other, I really didn't waste time and started like helping myself understanding what are the reasons. And actually it was so long because there were too many reasons to continue, and only after I like replayed all scenarios that I needed, I can go way away from these relationships, psychological. But the reason why I'm telling you about this is that after I stopped getting emotions from my job activity, I refocus my attention to him. And actually these were quite difficult relationships, and they were like romantic swings, like when you play the game, when somebody start wanting to be more close to another person and you don't give him this opportunity. And in reality I put the same amount of actions as him. So the problem was, so I can't tell that in reality only he did it. No, we had this emotional, like emotional swings and roller coasterish, emotional roller coaster. And because of this I felt more emotions of like positive emotions more with more energy than I felt for other people, and that I got from other activities in my life. And also I got negative emotions too. So in reality with this person it was like I felt when everything is great in the sky, but when something goes wrong it was 5 times, 10 times worse than with other people and other things in my life. And actually first I didn't understand it. Now when I have a big period of time of not communicating with this person, my brain becomes cleaner and I see tendencies, problems, and what now can be the only reason that motivate me to continue this game, these love relationships. And I'm telling you about this because when you know the way how to get emotions, you feel sometimes bad, sometimes good, but you feel that you feel something, and your life has taste. It is not like 1 second. It is not like like fresh bland meat. It can have different spices. So I can tell you the metaphor on or analogy. For example, with food. If you eat like Italian food all the time and you don't like spices, you can feel that it is really tasty. So for me, for example, for a person who don't eat anything despite this only salt, I don't like spices at all. For me, like food with its original taste is enough, and I feel a lot of things in my mouth. For a person who like to have something, sauces, spices, but not as much, my kind of food that for me would be really tasty would be, for this person, it would be like fresh, bland, and he would think that it is not tasty. But for person who like Mexican food that has a lot of species, it is really spicy, urgent, and the taste influence all your receptors in your mouth. It would be very interesting, tasty too. So if you start eating this food very often, it can start being normal for you. But if you eat it not very often, it can be too hot for your mouth, because receptors in your mouth get used to this taste, and they start thinking about even like normal food with spices, but normal amount of spices like Italian cuisine would be bland and not tasty at all. And if we talk about our life, we can overheat our receptors, and you can need too much emotions, too much swings. So you would need swings to feel this life. And I really think that in my situation now, I don't have such romantic swings anymore. I work in such sphere that doesn't bring me so much negative emotions, so that is why I feel calm and I don't feel stressed. And my receptors that got used to live in these rings, they don't feel anything. So the average of stimul to your body is higher than for a person who lives normally. And that is why when now I try to make my life better, I can go to the sport activities, for example to skis, and I don't feel anything. So now I now I face that aspect that my life lost the taste. And I decided to make this video because yesterday I watched extremely interesting film. It is called Eat, Pray and Love, and I highly recommend you to watch this film. And it this film raise this topic, and it would be more like a clear example for you about which I'm talking about. And so the solution to this problem is not very difficult in reality. First, you should understand that you don't feel now emotions because your receptors overheated, so you felt too much stress earlier, and because of negative emotions you felt positive emotions more clearly. When you understand this, you should accept the fact that your mind, your brain, needs some time to decrease the average level of your emotions. And when the average level that you need, the average stimulus that you need to feel something would be lower than it is now. And the best advice that would be really, really safe for your body, if you don't feel the taste of life, is not to start having more swings in your life, to start relationships that can be more negative than are now, and not to start doing such kind of sport that is really, really dangerous for your life, for your body. You should spend some time and give yourself time, and your body will decrease the average level of stimulus that it needs to feel something. All of this can regenerate, and if you lived before with such amount of stress, with such problems, with such difficulties, with such challenges, you can feel now such way. But please, give yourself time. There are several techniques, coaching, psychological techniques, that will help you more, and about them I'm talking in my course, or you can take my consultations as a coach, and I would be really, really happy to help with your with your problems and with your wishes. So if you want to feel the taste of life, firstly you should understand what was previously. Then you should understand which valuables and which needs and which wishes you have at the moment, and surround yourself with people who can be more be healthier for your mental and psychological health. And of course, at the first time it is really, really difficult, but with the support of my course, my personal work, my videos, my free content, and also your wish to understand yourself better and help yourself, will lead you to great results. I hope that you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. See you later. Bye bye.